Bruyne's corner. Holland! Goal! Bruno Fernandes, beautiful! Oh boy, that's beautiful!
And we're live. Welcome back for another stream, or a welcome if it's your first time joining us for a live stream. We're back. FPL is back. Who's missed FPL? Game Week 1, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back live again. What did you think of the new stream intro? Took me a couple of hours, that one today, because I had to do all the players one by one. I've just noticed at the end I missed one player, so I'll have to think of who to add. If there's any players that you want to see added to the stream intro, let me know. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I've seen five gifted memberships already as well from Dave. Thank you, Dave. Taking a tiss as well with the 48 months, 4 years, he says. Thank you for the great content. Good luck all. And Sony with the 7 months says, let's go. FPL is back. And so are we. Harry's in the chat. Harry, what are you doing? I thought you were live as well. Or are you going live later? Good to see Harry in the chat as well. Looking forward to catching up later, Harry, as well at Fest. I'm guessing you're going later. How's everyone doing? I can't stop smiling. It's just good to be back doing FPL at last. I was going to say it was a long summer, but actually it wasn't. Like it flew by. Miss Focal is now Mrs. Focal, so that actually, I haven't got the ring on. Don't tell her. Hey, Mrs. Focal, and then I went on the honeymoon. Yeah, stag do. It's been a cracking summer. I feel a bit old now that I'm married, but it's good to have FPL back. So yeah, welcome all to the stream. Where do we even begin? I've got 3 big announcements this stream as well, so I'm looking forward to running you through that as well. And this is where the team is at. It hasn't changed from the team selection. I don't plan to change anything, so I'm sticking with what I said in the team selection video. Jono says, we're so back. Jono, thank you for 32 months. Concert announced just now, was it? Has concert just been announced official? By Arsenal. Harry's just been gifted a membership as well. Why am I searching concert? Search Arsenal. Yo, there it is. Ah, 4.5 mil. Honestly, that's going to be a game breaker. Has anyone got it from Game Week 1, or are you waiting till later? Bit quiet. It shouldn't be quiet. Is that not you? Can you hear me? It looks pretty loud on my side. I'm talking pretty loud, but I can turn up more if I'm quiet. Thank you for the Adam again. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you. And Conser is officially an Arsenal player. 4.5 mil. I think I'm really likely to wildcard in Game Week 4 and just get Conser in, triple up on Chelsea for whole home. I'll probably lose in Boomo, maybe Bruno, definitely Maguire because they've got Man City Game Week 4. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up going Game Week 4 and I don't know, maybe Gabriel and Consa, and then you just think of it as the average price. Because Gabriel's 8 mil, but then Consa's 4.5 mil, and you've got the 2 centre backs for whatever that is on average between them. Any playing 4.5 in midfielders to sit on my bench. Slater should start for Hull, but he'll get you 2 points. Maybe 1. If he gets booked. He might get Defcon. Probably not. If you're wildcarding early and not captaining Haaland, why have Haaland? Yeah, I've gone really back and forth on this. I'm wildcarding Game Week 4, so I will captain him in Game Week 3. And I know what you mean. Like, there is definitely legs to go in no Haaland. Let's see what the stream's doing. Are you going Haaland or no Haaland? First poll of 26-27. Haaland, no Haaland. Who's brave enough? Get your votes in on the poll. Poll is up. Haaland or no Haaland? Obviously, we know overall because you just look at his ownership. But I'm interested to know like more engaged FPL managers, whether they're on Haaland or no Haaland. But I'm going Game Week 4 wildcard, so that means I'll definitely captain him home to Coventry. I guess he'll be triple captain loads that week as well, but I don't think I'll do that. Captaincy poll next. Yeah, we'll have to get a few polls written down. So we'll do a captaincy one, a chip one, Bruno and Haaland one maybe, a Gabriel one. We've got written a few down. How are we doing, Kit Bogus? Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. It's good to be back live. Make sure you hit subscribe below if you're not a subscriber of the channel. We go live every deadline every week, daily FPL content. So everything's good. It's good to be back. I've got some really cool announcements as well coming during this stream, so I'm excited to share that. Sonia Lump is back. Good evening, Oscar. Wishing you a good gaming. Love you. Thank you very much. And Boomo captain. Interesting. Yeah, I can see the vision. He's going to play up top, isn't he? He'll play up top Game Week 1. Sesko will be on the bench. Delict's not even going to be in the squad, so I'm fine with Maguire. The one I'm wondering about, and I've decided not to change something last minute now, is Ndiaye. Like, does Ndiaye leave Everton? Is there any Everton fans watching? Will Ndiaye leave this window? Or is he going to stay at Everton? Because obviously, Man City have got this Savinho money to throw around now. So where do they spend it? Are they going to go for Ndiaye? And Doku's injured, so he'd be a potentially good fit. But he'd cost them like 75 mil, so it's crazy money, especially so late in the window. He wouldn't go to Liverpool, would he? Like, Everton would have to chuck an extra 10 mil on the price tag. Drop Haaland, you've got too many crap players. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are sacrifices of going with him. Isak and Semenyo or Haaland Zoboslai? I prefer the latter combination, Danny. Haaland Zobo. Oh yeah, if anyone's not in the Focal Mini League, the code is BUU. Wait, how many U's? 3 U's. BUUUKS is the league code. I might have the old code in the stream description, so let me fix that. I do, yeah. BUUKS. Books. Right. When do you plan to triple captain? I'm going to hold it for when Man City play Hull home. That's my plan. I can see the potential with Coventry home and obviously Ipswich home in Game Week 7. But Hull home, I think, is the one to target. That's Game Week 16, though. So I guess the risk, yeah, Game Week 16, it's like, it's not long before we get the second set of chips. So, like, if Haaland has a problem by then, or if he's leaked not starting, because it's a busy December schedule, to be fair. So, like, if he's leaked not starting, then you don't really have anywhere to pivot to. I think the last option would be an Arsenal player. They have, no, who is it? They've got Ipswich home in Game Week 19. So that'd like be the only place you can pivot to in that scenario. I'm always a bit hit and miss with triple captain. What's the biggest score you've ever got, guys, from a player? A few years ago, there was a double game week where Salah got 20 something and Lowe's triple captain him. I forget exactly how much he got. Imagine getting like over 60 points from one player. Gumbo Milk, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Torb says, let's fucking go. Focal. Summer break, we're so back. Hey, it's good to be back. I've missed it. I've missed these live streams. I'm buzzing for the new season. KDB, 30 points. 28. Rice, 45. Nice. So he tripled him when he got 15. Palmer triple captain, 51 points. 61 from Salah. Oh, it's weird, no Salah. Like, he's been a staple of FPL, the FPL GOAT, every year up until last year. And then, obviously, last season he wasn't so relevant in FPL. But end of an era, and it's a new era. And that's why we've got Haaland, 15.5 mil. Son, 63 points. But there's still new chips in the middle of the season. Yeah, when we get to the midway point of the season, game week 20, is it? Then we'll all get a second set of every chip. Which is why people are going game week 1 bench boost and game week 2 bench boost. Because you need to use it somewhere in the first half of the season. So then the next logical step is, well, if I don't use it early, when do I use it? And then the answer to that is after your wildcard. But we've got no 4 mil keepers. So if you go after your wildcard, you're going to have to spend 4.5 mil minimum on your backup keeper. So that thought process is what led me to activating it right now. The wedding band. There. What happened with the manager chip? They got rid of it. They scrapped it. It was there was divided opinions on assistant manager, so they got rid. Atoria says, "Hey Oscar, should I bench boost early or not? Raya, Kinski, Maguire, Lacroix, Gabriel, Thomas, Coyote, and Bumo. So what's your bench then? That's basically what it comes down to. Thomas, who is it? Coyote. I mean, if I were you, I would just swap Thomas to a Ipswich defender, and then you can bench boost game week 1. That's what I would do. Maniac says, love your vids. I want any good for game week 2 bench boost. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I guess Sims plays up top game week 1. I want for game week 2, but I don't think I like it. I think I'd rather just find the 0.5 mil for a 6 mil in game week 2. Like, just have Haaland. You could go Haaland, Brobby, Calvert-Lewin, or Haaland, João Pedro, Calvert-Lewin, something like that. I've not seen much of Brobby, which is making me a little bit, yeah, because I've got him up top and I haven't got João Pedro. But because I'm looking to wildcard game week 4, I just think that the fixtures are there to be attacked. Like, let's have a look at projected goals. First 3 fixtures. Maybe not. Where's Sunderland? Ipswich away, Fulham home, Brentford away. So they're up there, given how cheap he is. Arsenal top, first 3 game weeks. Then Man United, then Man City. Oh no, sorry, I'm on clean sheets. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Man City top, that makes more sense. Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Brighton, Brentford. I've been looking at Sharda as well, if I don't go and die, but yeah. I don't mind Sharda, because did you guys see Pedro Porro and Van der Ven are both out game week 1? Both out. Jack Jones says, sorry for being it up again. Do you guys think it's worth keeping Haaland? Because let's say Bruno has a bad game and he gets 4 points as cap. We're sure Haaland gets more points than Raya, Thiago, Semenyo, Gabriel. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. The theory that the non-Haaland owners are going with is if you spread that money around, you can make up the points. And as long as you use a chip in game week 3, it doesn't matter. Because game week 3 is the one where you captain Haaland. Game week 1 and 2, for me, in my opinion, Bruno's the best captain. So I do get it. I do get it. I just don't want to start the season without him, honestly. But it might be a mistake. I think it's fine. Looking at the poll, where did the poll go? 72% Haaland, 28% no Haaland. So there you go. Brace says, just joined the stream. So glad we're back. I'm wondering if I keep Mascara or pivot to an Arsenal defender. Yeah, I pivoted, Brace. I've gone Calafiori and White, which is another reason going back to the wildcard 4. Like, Calafiori, White, Mascara, they could all be problems by game week 4, maybe earlier. So the early wildcard just gets you out of that. Trying to fit Zolis in your team. Yeah, I really want Zolis. I just couldn't find a way I was happy with. I could lose Zobo, but I think Zobo's nice. I could do and die up to Zolis, but then I've got to downgrade somewhere else. Gumbo says he's triple captain in Gabriel. Triple captain Gabriel. That is a big call. so early on as well. I think there's better opportunities. I would be using it on an attacker against one of the promoted teams, personally. But like, if Gabriel scores, keeps a clean sheet, you're absolutely laughing. Like, probably get 45 points from that. Downgrade Ballard to Hume. Yeah, that's an option. It's an option. Because Munier and Mukiele are available, so I guess Hume will play right wing, so he's back on the table, to be fair, Hume. Yeah, he's an option as well. Big up Focal says British. Good to see you, mate. New and die rumours. What's the new rumours? I was looking before I went live. If there's more rumours that have come up while I've been live, then I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. It'd probably be Lefay or Shada. I like both of those a lot. I don't know. I just like and die. Also, the other thing about Ndai, and this is just in my case, might be different for you. If Ndai does move and becomes a problem, it's not the end of the world. So, like Game Week 2, I'd start DCL and bench Gross, because I think Gross has got Chelsea. So you see, I've still got Ballard for depth on the bench. So, like, say Ndai goes, then I'll just do that. So it's not actually the end of the world. Like, Ballard's got Fulham home. I've got the Arsenal defenders. So it's actually not that bad. So I'm going to just stick with it, basically. Yeah, Stack's good as well. I'd probably rank him 4th after those other ones, but Stack is a good pick. Yeah, I did have Zolis in the draft, but last team selection I took him out, and this is the same team as that video. I don't plan to change it unless there's some big news while we're live. Reassure me on De Kuiper. I'll be honest, I don't like him. I know he's probably going to play left wing, but just long term he's going to be a problem. His minutes aren't going to be good, I don't think, longer term. He's not bad though as a short term punt. He's not bad. I think I'd rather just go Kalioglu for the same price. Could get Gonzalo Garcia. Yeah, Fulham have got some nice fixtures a bit later. When is it? They play all 3 promoted teams a bit later in the season. So like Game Week 7 or something. Game Week 6. Look at that run there for Fulham. Game Week 6. Keep that at the back of your heads. Ipswich away. Hull home. Coventry away. So I could see myself getting Garcia, maybe on the wild card for that reason. What are the games like before that? Yeah, they got Liverpool, Man United, so you'd have to bench him at least for Liverpool. Maybe Man United, but might be alright for that. I guess he'll be on pens, is he? Or is it a Wobie? How are you doing, James? Bobby says, thanks for the ton of content before the start. Cheers, Oscar. Good luck to everyone. Have lots of fun. I hope you all get second place. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, I think it's exactly 29 videos in 29 days, which is some going. I think that's the most I've done in a pre-season. So I've been really happy with the content as well. A lot of hours goes into the videos, because I don't know if you guys know this, but every video I make, I write down everything I'm going to say first. So it's a bit different. Because I don't appear in my videos, I've got the luxury of writing down everything. So it allows me to make really concise videos that kind of get to the point as efficiently as possible. So every video is technically like a 2,000 word article. So yeah, like a lot of time goes into each video. And I'm pleased with the content in pre-season. Comments and views have been great. So yeah, thank you very much for any that you've watched. And for subscribing as well. Been some good growth. Mad says, what's your thoughts on free hit 3 wildcard 4? You can focus solely on Game Week 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't mind Game Week bench boost 2. I'm not so keen on free hit 3 wildcard 4. I think I'd rather just save the free hit and wildcard in 3. I think that's doable. I probably wouldn't use 2 chips in 2 weeks so early. I think the free hit is savable. Yeah, Zolis will start. Artoria says, hey Oscar, Bruno captain or Isak? I don't think I'd be captain in Isak. I was going to say definitely wouldn't. Like, Famous last words. When I say stuff like that, they normally score, and someone can clip it. But for me, Bruno's way better than Isak this week, captain. Like, let's get an early captain poll going. The captain widget as well. Where is it? It's got Bruno top. He's actually now 2 stars clear on the app. Let's do a poll though. I think it'll be quite close still. Haaland, Bruno. I think we just go with those 2. No? Is there a third best that's worth considering? But we've seen Haaland's record, Game Week 1. He's never blanked. 13 points against West Ham debut year. He did the same thing on his second year. Third year he scored against Chelsea. Last season another brace. He had some pretty good Game Week 1 fixtures, to be fair, I'll give him that. But all 4 away. Finally he's playing home. So yeah, the poll is up. Get your votes in. So thank you for the 30 months. He says, let's go. Hope you have a good game week. Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully a good, strong start to the season. Mate, last season was a shocking start. I was like 5 million after 5 weeks. Obviously, I ended up finishing well, but God, it was a slow start. It was tough. That climb was tough. I did enjoy the climb, though. Going to top 10k for a few weeks. Just fell outside at the end. But honestly, I'll take that considering the start I had last year. So I'm hoping for a better one this year. I think what killed me last year, do you remember this? I had double Villa attack, and I know I wasn't the only one. Some people had double, some had at least one. Double Aston Villa attack, and they didn't score their first goal until Game Week 5. And that was still neither of them that scored it. So I had them for 10 blanks. Rodgers killed me last season, man. The amount of points dropped there. How did everyone get on last season? Dare I ask? How did you all get on rank-wise? Did you have a good season? You also had Watkins. I mean, I don't think I've done anything potentially stupid. Like, I don't think you can call double Man United attack stupid when they've got Hull and Ipswich. I ain't hearing anyone out that double Man United attack is stupid. I think that's alright. Double Villa last season, okay, fair enough. The fixtures were good though. Like, it wasn't total delusion. The fixtures were really good. You did top 100k, 31k, nice. 210k, 2.8k, exactly 20k, top 5k, very nice. 43k in your second season is solid. Ballard or Hume, Ballard, 30k, top 12k, some cracking ranks here, 2.4k. Is the music coming through alright, by the way? Is the level alright? Follow-up question then, follow-up question. What's your rank target for this season? Realistic target. Like, you going top 50k, top 100k, top 10k? Are you backing yourself to win the whole thing? Let me just pin that. Right. Yeah, what's the rank targets? Top 10k, 4th in the world, very specific. Top 50k, top 10k, top 1, rank 1, top 100k. How we doing, Esbar? Top 1%. Hey, yeah, we've got percents now. I wonder if that takes off and people talk about percents, top 1% finish, or is it still top 10k no matter what? 13 Killings says, oh shit, here we go again. Welcome back. Thoughts on the bench boost 1 team. Lamas, Gabriel, Maguire. No Mbumo though, so maybe Gabriel out. I think Gabriel's alright instead of Mbumo. I prefer Mbumo, but I don't mind that. Because it's like, you could lose someone like... I'd probably lose Gomez for Mbumo and then get a 5 mil defender. I think that's better. 5 mil defender and a Mbumo instead of Gabriel and Gomez. I like that more, personally. Looks good, though. Bastelli, can I have a shout-out for Shartay Bingham? Shout-out to Shartay Bingham. Thank you very much. The Busted Flush as well says White, Shaw, Dewsbury Hall and Bahamarovich. Maguire, Zolis. Second one sounds better to me. I would go second there. Yeah. Steve, thank you for the 9 months as well. He says, welcome back, Oscar. Gomez, Nottingham Forest, Sangare, bench boost 1. I'd probably go Brighton's Forest because he's also potentially useful in Game Week 3. I think he's got lead time and then commentary away, so Game Week 4 as well. Synod, thanks for the 1 month. So, Zolis and White versus Zobo and Ballard. Lefebvre versus Ndai. Ah, that's so close, that one. I'd say the second one maybe edges it, but it's really close. The first one will probably start better because you've got that fixture tonight. Like, way better Game Week 1 fixture, but I think longer terms, Zobo and Ballard. Really close, that. I'd say Ndai over Lefebvre. That's why I've got Ndai as well. But if you're looking to like wildcard Game Week 3, that Zolis White one might be better, to be fair. Jago, thanks for the 30 months. If Vinny went to Arsenal, how much would he have cost? Probably about 11 mil, I reckon. Thanks for the super chat as well, Synod. How we doing, Hamid? Dallo on the Game Week 1 bench boost. I don't see a reason to go Dallo over Maguire on bench boost 1. What do you think about Vuskovic from Brighton? I think he's going to be great for FPL. I'm not sure about from Game Week 1. He played 90 last night in the Conference League. So is he 100% safe for this game week? Maybe not. Maybe he gets the second leg as well. Benched against Villa. Just tuned in. Are you bench boosting? Yeah, bench boost is active. Bench boost is active. Maybe I should have put that in the stream title. I'll do that. Bench boost active. There we go. I forgot where to change the team name. I'm actually not even sure either. I think it's on, isn't that user profile in settings? Something like that. Just clocks you look like Mike Ross. Is that the one from Suits? I've been told I look like Palmer. I don't see it though. He looks nothing like me. If there's a resemblance there, I'm not seeing it. Killing says Gabriel Gomez, Laman's out for Bruggen, Calafiori, and Bumo. Yeah, I like that. No, I think that's an upgrade, definitely. Is there any way you can get a Man United defender back in, like Maguire, or maybe just Shaw somewhere? I'd say the second combination, but see if you can find a way to fit Shaw or Maguire in. Take away the beard. What have I just joined? Says I don't know what that was. It's Palmer. Apparently I look like him. I literally don't look anything like Palmer. League code. League code is BUUUKS. It's in the description. It's twins. Adam's in the chat. Mate, some of you know the story about Adam. Let me take you back to 2020, I think it was. And we were in COVID lockdown. And I was so bored. Obviously, we couldn't do anything during COVID quarantine in the UK. And I was like, right, I'm just going to make a YouTube channel about FPL. And let's just see if anyone even watches or tunes in. No one did, except for Adam. Adam's the only one that tuned in on my first stream. And it was me and him for 3 hours. Just me and Adam having a back and forth talking about FPL. And if Adam hadn't tuned into my first stream, I wouldn't even done a second stream. Genuinely, because I'd be like, what is the point? I've been here live for hours talking to no one. And that was tough. That first stream, obviously at first I was just talking to no one, just rambling because no one was there. It was just me, 0 viewers. And then Adam came in. And then, yeah, me and Adam just carried on talking back and forth. We need to find a way to connect Adam because it'd be so sick to just go for a pint one day if you're up for it. Because like, Adam's always in the streams, but I actually don't know like his Discord username or his Twitter handle or something. But I'd love to go for a pint with you, Adam, if you're ever up for that, mate. So yeah, thank you, Adam. The butterfly effect of Adam. Crazy. Simon says his teams were Bruggen, Kinski, Gabriel, Calafiori, Maguire, Van der Wyk. So you bench boost 1 active. So if you're on bench boost 1, I would swap Van der Wyk for an Ipswich defender because they've got Arsenal away. Like, to be fair, Ipswich defenders might concede, but at least the odds are better. Like Ipswich, 27% on the clean sheet odds. So go for like Diop or O'Shea or Davis. The rest looks great. Yeah, the rest looks good. Coventry, 7%. Welcome back, brother, and good luck for next season. Thank you very much. You too. Adam is a legend. He is indeed. Morning, Martande. How are you, mate? MVP Adam. FPL walk with Adam. That'd be good, actually. Adam the GOAT. W Adam. Get Adam to Fest. Yeah, Adam, if you're around, go to Fest. I'm literally going there straight after this stream. It's in London. I don't even know where Adam lives. I have no idea. He might not be in England. He might not even be real. It might have been divine intervention for this channel to be founded. Who knows who Adam is? Crispy Bacon says, welcome back, Oscar Legend. Summer has flown by. It has. I was just saying the same thing. It's flown by. It's good to be back chatting FPL again. Docs Adam. Yeah, maybe don't leak your address, Adam. No, but like, I don't even know which country. I don't even know where he is. But Adam's changed my life, like, single-handedly. Adam went quiet. Adam's aired me on the pint. If anyone else wants a pint, then. He's still a mod as well. I made him a mod on that first stream because I was like, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Adam. I'll make you mod. Shauna says, hey Oscar, is it worth tinkering with O'Reilly and Dye or just going Bumo, Aya? Usual front 3, bench boost 1, Bruno captain, Haaland on the second. Haaland on the second. I think I'd captain Bruno the second as well. Ipswich home. Zobo, Zolis, Gross, other mids. Is it worth tinkering with O'Reilly and Dye? I'll just go. Yeah, it's tricky that. I think I'd go in Bumo, Aya, honestly. I think I'd prefer that. Just in case O'Reilly doesn't start one game. You never know. I'm not sure about City. We'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to get a read on a lot of teams, but I'd say the second combination's better. Lock in, Adam. Adam's your wife. Adam is Focal's mum. That would be a plot twist and a half. Get to the pub and my mum walks in. Odegaard or Zolis, I think Martin could do well. I agree, actually, Tej. I do agree. I think Zolis right now from Game Week 1. Odegaard, a wait and see, perhaps. Obviously, he's had 2 years that haven't been great because of injuries. But obviously, if he stays injury-free, like Odegaard is unreal for 6.5. How's Teddy? He's good as well. He's been a bit irritated. It's been a really hot summer in the UK, like unbearably hot at times, and he's been a bit hot and bothered. But he's good. He might show up in a bit. Ben White, even with Consa signing. Yeah, I think Consa is going to come in for Mascara, right centre-back. That'd be my prediction. So I think White's okay for the start of the season. How we doing, Lucas? Good to see you, mate. Levi in the chat, welcome. You got Odegaard, nice. Yeah, I like the Odegaard pick. Worried about Zobo's deeper position. He played deep plenty last season though, he still did alright. How you doing, Skip? So, guesses in the chat. Who's going to be the top scorer Game Week 1? Who scores the most points in Game Week 1? Obviously, we don't have last week's to show here, so we'll do a blank shirt with a question mark on the player name and the score. Don't even need to know how many points they get, just the name. Who do you think it would be? Number 1. I'm going to go... I think it will be an Arsenal player. I'll go Havertz. Havertz, goal and assist versus Coventry is what will happen tonight. He'll come off early, but it won't matter. He'll be the top scorer by then. And no one will have him in their FPL team. And then everyone will be saying, what about Havertz? Is Havertz an option? Maybe he is. Maybe he is. But he's 7.5, isn't he? He's the same as João Pedro, so... Right, Tiano Barry, 2 goals. Love that one. I think Barry is going to have a decent season, actually. I don't mind him for 5.5, especially on Bench Boost 1. João Pedro, Bruno Semenyo, Nico Williams-Zolis, Mikey Moore, O'Reilly, Bruno Brobby, Leif Davis for sure. Bench Boost 1 army. Are you changing the team in the stream? I'm definitely not planning on it. Unless there's some major news. Otherwise, no. I won't be. Gibbs White. Wharton. Gabriel captain. Yeah, so what's the captain poll saying? So it's Bruno 52%, Haaland 42, 6% other. So if you're on other, who's your other? Who are you captaining? Who's the 6%? Boomo 24-pointer. That's not happening, I'll say that much. What would he even need for that? Like 4 goals? 4 goals and an assist or something? 5 goals in the yellow. Not sure how many that would be. Maybe 4 goals. I don't know. There is a chance that Game Week 1 shows us that immediately Hull are the team to target every week, wherever you can. What's Hull's run? I honestly think Operation Target Hull could be a thing this season. Let's actually go over here. Sorry, jumping around. I was thinking maybe we look at the ticker instead. Oh, they got, yeah, Coventry, Aston Villa, yeah. So it's like, Game Week 1, the 2 and 3 are like whatever. I guess it's not bad on the bench boost. Villa, not many Villa players. But yeah, Game Week 3, on Game Week 4 onwards. Chelsea away. And then they got Newcastle away. Like, maybe by then, Visser is looking like he's there nailed on number 1 for 6 mil. Chow looks great on the wild card, 5 mil. Maybe Harvey Barnes now that Gordon's gone. Maybe Newcastle will be complete avoids because like Tonali's gone, Bruno G's gone, Gordon's gone, Jolinton's injured. OPME, thanks for the 6 months. He says, hey Focal, welcome back for another season. Thank you very much, OPME. I'm Free says, hey Oscar, great to be back. It's my 10th year at FPL. And I hope to win my mini leagues at least. I've gone for your Brobby over Pedro idea and feeling nervous. It is a bit of a nerve-wracking one. Not as nerve-wracking as no Haaland. Let's be honest. He'll be very heavily captained as well. What's he now? 69%? But I know what you mean. Yeah, we'll see. It's got potential if you're committing to the early wildcard. In my opinion. Mark says, hi Oscar, can you build me a bench boost Game Week 1 team? I'm unsure on a few players like Dyer, White and Gross, and isn't Robbie a bad pick for Sunderland as Lefay's on pens? Well, I'm on a bench boost 1, so this would be the team I've built. Yeah, I mean, you could swap Robbie for Igor Jesus if you don't feel him. It's just because he's got Ipswich, and then he's got Fulham at home Game Week 2. Game Week 3, I've got the choice to start or bench. I think he's okay. I think he's alright, and this was basically the thing about going no João Pedro. Because João Pedro's got Arsenal Game Week 3. So you bench him for that, Arsenal away. So then it's like, if you go down to a 6, because you're only going to play him for 2 game weeks for 7.5 mil. So if you go down to a 6, suddenly you can afford, like, my 4.5 mil defender's gone up to White. And also my other 4.5 has gone up to Ballard, and then I've dropped João Pedro to Brobby. So it's just all about how they collectively score. Because like João Pedro, don't get me wrong, he could get a brace. But let's say Brobby scores, White keeps a clean sheet, then it's all even. Plus whatever Ballard gets. That's the theory. But it's also like it's a 3-week thing, so it's not just Game Week 1. So it's hard to gauge it. I do think João Pedro is a really good pick, and they've underpriced him, but it's just purely like that Arsenal fixture in Game Week 3 has got me thinking. But yeah, this is my Bench Boost 1 team. It's active right now. I'm bench boosting this game week. 100% locked in. Prince Farouk, thanks for the 19 months. He says, it's good to be back, Oscar. Congrats on the nuptials. Thank you very much, Farouk. Good to be back, mate. What do you think of 4 Arsenal players? Who's the 4? Well, Bruno G won't play. I don't think. I think he's got an injury. Konsa won't play, so I don't think you need 4. And you have to make a transfer to sell one before you do anything else. So I don't see it. Yeah, Van der Ven's out. Pedro Porro's out. A few players out. Thoughts on no Bruno? No, I prefer no Haaland to no Bruno. Why are you going early on the bench boost? Well, we've got to use it in the first half of the season. It has to be used. So it's like, where do you use it? You could use it after your first wildcard. But then you're going to have at least 4.5 mil for your backup keeper. Because there's no 4 mil keepers. So that's part of the reason. Because then when you use your wildcard later, when I use mine, I can just have a 4 mil spot killed backup keeper. And I've got an extra 0.5 mil to play around with. And also in Game Week 1, you can wildcard. You're essentially wildcarding straight into the bench boost, which you can't do in any other week. So like, let's say if I wildcard in Game Week 6 and I bench boost 7, there is still that 1 week where something can go wrong. It's unlikely, but that can happen as well. So I just think I'd rather just like get it out of the way. I think it's a bit of an overrated chip. It's one of the weaker ones, definitely. And Dyer Lofay, I've got Ndai. I think that's 50-50 though. Like if Ndai leaves, then obviously it's bad. And obviously I'm not able to follow if there's any news during the stream. I guess I can just look there, but... What was that noise? Sounds like a dog. Be right back. What is it? It's the weirdest noise. It's not Teddy. It wasn't Teddy. I don't know what that was. That was such a weird... It was like... Blah, blah, blah. But maybe it was someone else's dog. Don't know. Might be Adam. Might be. FPL chair. Right. Let's carry on. Where did we get to? DK says Dango or Sharda. I would say Sharda. And he's cheaper, no? Minutes might not be as good, but I'd say Sharda, worth the 0.5 mil. Lucas says, is Hume still right wing and likely to play Erdegaard X Mins? Yeah, Hume should be okay, but he might come off early. Like there are options there, like Talby. I think Munir or Mukiele will play right back, so Hume probably plays right wing. I've decided not to go for him, but I think he's fine. I don't mind him at all. You've got the same t-shirt. I got it off, what's that site? It was like £8. All my clothes are cheap clothes. I've never bothered with expensive clothes. Well, notice it's got like a mark there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like it's been burnt. I might have burnt it ironing by accident. We're so back, says Mr. Cool. Mikalenko an option. Not a big fan. He's okay. Not a massive fan. Like, Everton fans want a new left back. They want someone else in. But they need a right back as well, to be fair. So he might be okay. Budget pick clothes. Best 4.5 mil t-shirt. Yeah, my bench boost is active. How are we doing, Sonny? Is Reece James worth having in? He's one of those players I've sworn I'll never own, basically, just because he's so injury prone. So I wouldn't go there personally. Like, if you want a Chelsea defender, just go Colwill or Palestra. Palestra's an interesting one. He looks so attacking and advanced. We'll have to see how the rebalance does this season, because they've changed the rules of BPS slightly to favour full-backs and wing-backs more. So we'll have to see how much of an impact that's had, because obviously last season DEFCON was so overpowered, and that was generally what you target. That said, I've got 2 full-backs in my team here, and 3 centre-backs. What's the split in your team, guys, out of interest? Full-backs versus centre-backs. So when I say full-backs, just include the wing-backs in that as well. What's the split? So I'm on 2 full-backs, 3 centre-backs. I think it's going to be all about DEFCONs again, if I'm honest. Why isn't anyone looking at Sims? They've signed a Wani from Nottingham Forest, so his minutes are going to be really dodgy. Probably not a starter. 4 centre-backs, 1 full-back. Mark, thank you very much for becoming a member. Thank you. And Pratik with the 41 months as well says, Zhao to Rogers and your bench is hidden. Oh, sorry. Oops. Let me fix that then. There you go. Zhao Pedro over Rogers for me, definitely. Initially. He's only 0.5 mil more. He's had the summer off. He's looked sharp in pre-season. I would say Zhao Pedro. Let's have a quick look at the scout selection. What's the best team according to official FPL? How many players have you got? Let us know. So they've gone Kinski, Dubravka. So this isn't a bench boost team. They've gone Kinski, Dubravka, Gabriel Mosquera, Maguire, Greaves, Thomas, Bruno and Mbumo, Zolis, Gross, Sangare, Haaland, João Pedro, and Kuzi Asare. So I've got Kinski, Maguire, Bruno and Mbumo, Gross. 6 for me. Yeah, Mukiele's back. Mukiele's back. You're on 7. 6, 6, 8. I mean, I don't know why they've gone Mosquera. I feel like he's going to be a dodgy pick soon, but yeah, fair enough. And 2 4-mil defenders is a little bit light. Like, that's a 3-5-2 every week. You've got 2 4-mil defenders and a 4.5 mil forward. That one's way too light on the bench. And Dubravka. 11. 5, 8, 12. Is 09 good for Gw1? 1? I mean, I'd just go for a Sunderland defender, because at least they'll be okay longer term. 09 will get Gw1 1 at best, probably, so it's just not worth it. He's immediately a problem in Gw2 2. Right, new poll is going up. Bench boost poll. Are you bench boosting? Bench boost 1, bench boost 2, or later? So that's the first scout selection of the season. Yeah, Kirkes is an interesting one. Obviously, he went to Liverpool after a good season under Iriola, and now they're back together. DK says, does Vardy start? How sure are you on this? I would say 75%, 80 starts. I think Gay has to come in, surely, after the Community Shield. So I think that happens, but it could be Gay goes right centre back. Obviously Vardy could just go left back, but then that means O'Reilly misses out. So I'd say 75, 80%. Roberto in the chat, Oscar, how likely do you think is that Dallo starts over Mazraoui? Yeah, we were talking about Dallo earlier. I don't see a reason to go Dallo over Maguire when there's that uncertainty. Like, De Ligt isn't even going to be in the squad, so at least you don't have the uncertainty of him. I know, Guy, thank you very much for the super chat as well. Thank you. Davis or Greaves? I would say Davies, just in case O'Shea goes to centre-back and then Greaves drops out. So, if I was ranking Ipswich defenders, I'd say Diop, O'Shea, Davies. I guess Davies and O'Shea interchangeable, but yeah, you get what you get with those for 4 mil. Simon says, why Gross and Diver, Gomez and Zolis? Oh, mate, honestly, Simon, I went back and forth on that so much. So much, because Zolis has got the fixture game week 1. And obviously, like, there's a little bit of a chance and Dye ends up leaving. Oh. It's just Gomez, basically, is what it came down to. I just don't think Gomez's minutes are going to be good enough. Like, he's not bad, but he could get, like, 70 minutes repeatedly, whereas in Dye and Gross, it should be, like, 80 to 90 mins. Plus, in Dye and Gross, there's the pens. And in Gross's case, also, you've got corners and free kicks. So, I just slightly prefer that combination, but Zolis could honestly smash it tonight. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Odegaard as well. What if I just copy your squad? Can if you want. The thing about copying the team, though, is obviously you can't copy all the early moves, because sometimes there's a transfer I'll make early, and then it doesn't get mentioned until my team selection video days later. But that does bring me to the first of the 3 big announcements in this stream. So obviously now this season we've got price changes on the FPL site, and it's now officially supported in the Focal app. So it's going to look like this. This is just with dummy data. But you can now get 100% accurate price changes in the Focal app completely free. And also an FPL dot page. So on the app, it's just along the bottom menu. It says like prices or something. So obviously right now there's nothing there because there's no price changes or predictions or anything. But now you can get price changes there. And obviously because the algorithm is transparent, it's official FPL predictions that are used in the Focal app. So yeah, now you know, like, for sure if a player's going up or down, and that's in the app, and that's completely free. If anyone wants to get the app, it's FPL Focal in the App Store. Oh, the other thing, we're doing 80% off, and that ends probably next week or this Sunday. So if you want to take advantage of that, it's 80p, and that takes you all the way to Game Week 5. So last season, 500,000 FPL managers used the app. So if you want to get on that, get the app. All those pretty much were free, but if you want to get premium, it's 80p right now. So yeah, there's loads of FPL tools in there that will help you out. FPL Focal in the App Store. Who's ringing me? Hello? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. They just rang to say they delivered something. Okay. Did you hear it, Teddy? Teddy, I don't know if you saw Teddy just come in. Right. So anyway, that's the QR code if you want to get on it. 500,000 FPL managers used the app last season. Simon says Zolis looks great and he's got 88 goal involvements in 108 apps. Yeah, that was for Club Brugge, obviously. So a very different level to the Premier League, but his stats are unreal. Like, he's a proper goal and assist merchant, from what I gather. Sorry, mate, that delivery's for you. Harry on the phone. Yeah, I really like Zolis. Yeah, he was in some of my drafts. We'll see. We'll see what Arsenal do in the window. Because again, I'm wildcarding early. I'm going to go Game Week 4 on the wildcard. So Zolis can come back in, then it's not an issue. I say back in, he's not in it, but Zolis can come in. But I won't have him from Game Week 1. The app is great, loving new experts data. Oh yeah, that's also new. That wasn't one of the announcements, but that is literally a brand new thing. We've got this new widget called Experts. So basically, you know the Experts video series, the managers have got 403 top 10Ks, 59 top 1Ks, 6 top 100s and an FPL champion. And every week they share what transfers they've made, who they're captaining. You can now get all that data here on the app and on the website in advance, on demand. So like, you'll see the numbers change as and when they submit what they're doing or what they've done. So that's also cool. Right now, obviously, it just shows the ownership because there's no transfers. But as soon as the deadline passes later, you'll see who they've bought, who they've sold. I don't think there'll be much transfer activity for Game Week 2, I suppose. But that's obviously a game changer over the season. So That's also new as well. Interestingly, they're on 52% Haaland, 46.7 Bruno. Very close. That's also new. Bellman, thanks for the 10 months. He says, hi Oscar in chat. Any chance we get some Arsenal leaks? I doubt it. We never get Arsenal leaks. Maybe this is the season we start getting them, but historically we've never got them. Yeah, we've never got them before. So I doubt it, to be honest with you. Richarlison or Brobby? I think Solanke's almost back, so I'd say Brobby. You reckon Cherky will start? I suppose he could, because if Savinho's leaving, Doku's out. Maybe he does on the right. It's possible. Hi Oscar, I saw that Brobby is a trap. What's your thoughts? I mean, he might be, but it's just the first 2, maybe 3 game weeks. Ipswich, Fulham, and Brentford. Like, he's a cheap punt, isn't he, with those fixtures? Like, you can go really all in on the promoted teams at the start. Like, if you go, what would you go, like Lefay here and Zolis there. That's got 0.5 mil spare as well, and you've got triple Arsenal against Coventry. You've got triple Sunderland against Ipswich. And you've got triple Man United against Hull. And that actually looks like a cracking team. And that's got 0.5 mil in the bank. So, yeah, you could move Diop up, or you could upgrade a keeper. You could go like, I don't know, Sanchez or something. That actually looks like a great team, doesn't it? And you've got 9 players against the promoted teams. So I think that has potential as well. But obviously, I've taken Zoboslai out here. And he plays against Ipswich Game Week 3, so there is that to mention. But yeah, that is one way you could approach the first few game weeks and just really go aggressive and then wildcard early. Jim, thanks for the super chat. You think Ndai is the best 6 mil option? You're unsure. Yeah, he's a difficult one. I think if he doesn't leave, then I think he's nice for 6 mil. Like, he's on pens. I know he only got like 120 odd points, 128, but he missed 5 games at AFCON. He averaged 4 points a game, so that's an extra 20, 148 points, and that's in a pretty underwhelming goal scoring season for him. Like, he can do a lot better than 6 goals, 3 assists. So I don't mind him. The fixtures are okay. Palace, Bournemouth, Man United, then our wildcard. I think Lefay and Sharda are nice as well. Is your team locked? Yeah, it should be. I don't want to change anything now unless there's some big news. So the team of the week widget. Have a look at this. The team of the week widget, which is just the optimal team. It's got Roofs in goal. Gabriel, Maguire, Mosquera, Bruno, captain, Foden and Bumo, Palmer, Wirtz, Havertz and João Pedro. Has anyone got a team that looks like that? Has anyone on no Haaland? I mean, I probably wouldn't have Havertz, but unless you were like going to wild card in game week 3, maybe then it works actually. Actually, yeah, it could work on a no Haaland draft. I don't know about Foden. Or Wirtz. I'd go Zobo over Foden maybe. It's one of those teams, like, this could absolutely smash it, or it could start horribly if Haaland does well and Bruno blanks. Oh, Bellman, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, mate. Theodore says, best 5 mil midfielder not named Gomez just for Game Week 1. I mean, who even is there? Probably Sangare from Forest. I'm not too aware of the 5 mil mids beyond those two. Sangare, I'd say. Lucas says Erdegaard X Mins, best defender 5 mil or less, big up Focal. Erdegaard X Mins, maybe 75, 80. I think I could see this game being like a 3-0 maybe a comfortable 2-0 and Ødegaard comes off early. That's possible. So maybe a little bit lower, game week 1. Best defender 5 mil or less. Ballard, probably. Mihajlovic is really good. Maguire number 1 actually, if you've got the Man United slot. Maguire, Ballard, Mihajlovic, top 3 there. Alex says, hi Focal, you're going to be at Fantasy Football Fest. Is Trey Hume a good differential as part of a potential game week 1 bench boost due to his attacking threat? Yeah, I'm going to be there. You going, Alex? I'm going straight after the stream, so I'll probably get there for like about kickoff time. Yeah, I'm definitely going. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have a train beer on the way. Yeah, Hume, we're talking about him just now because Munier and Mukiele are okay. So they should start in right back, one of those two. So then Hume should play right wing. I think, is it Talby that can play right wing as well? But the predicted lineups I've seen have got Hume starting in right wing. But that news came out today, so I'm not sure what we had on the Sunderland predicted lineup because it was yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, Munier right back, Hume right wing. You can get predicted lineups as well on the app for all teams every game week. So yeah, no, I think he's okay. It's just potentially a short-term pick, but I think that's okay if you're looking to wildcard early anyway, Alex. You can't go to tonight, so we're going to be there tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be there tomorrow. That's a shame. I mean, I'll try to make it, but I don't know if I'll be there tomorrow. Thank you again, Bellman, for the 5 gifted. Dave says, I'm panicking. Do I keep Zolis? Isn't Di Gomez better than Sangare and Gross? Is Aya a safe pick? What do I do? Yeah, Aya's okay. There's a chance like game week 4 or 5 he's a problem, but he's alright to start the season. I think I like Rodon more, if you haven't got him. I really like Leeds this season. They've got such a well-rounded squad, and they've made some great signings. Trafford, great signing. Like, what an upgrade on Perry. Mihajlovic, great signing. And then they've brought in Wilson as well. Just like really good business around the whole squad. So I like Leeds, and I think they're going to have a good year. And Rodon's obviously 0.5 mil cheaper than Mihajlovic, so I like him a lot. And I think he's less likely to be an issue later. And Di Gomez better than Sangare. I mean, Zolis is fine to keep, definitely. And Di Gomez, Sangare, Gross. I'd say Di Gomez is better there. And Di Gomez, if I was picking a combination there, yeah. Donaldinho, thank you for the 54 months. He says, why does it say 54 months? This must be a bug. Don't think it is, mate. 54 months. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Donaldinho. Deadly Peanut with the super chat as well. Thank you. 2 games sports. Thoughts on Haaland, Gabriel, and Bruno. 3 cheap mids. Gross, Lefay, Sangare. Also, would you rather come second in the world and Harry first, or 500th, Harry 501st? Oh, what a question. Oh, I'd love to know what you'd say to that question. So I come second, Harry wins it all. Because the thing is, like, me and Harry and Ross are really good mates, and we've got like a really friendly rivalry. Like, by the way, I'm gonna say the quiet part loudly here, but I've beaten Harry the last 2 years. Last season was quite lucky though, but yeah, I've beaten him the last 2. I would rather come second than Harry wins it. Like, I'd be really happy for him to win it. That would be unbelievable for a content creator to do that. Yeah, I know, I'd definitely rather that. It'd be selfish for me to say otherwise. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask him that. I'm going to see him later. Right, yeah, the other thing I was going to announce during the stream. So the first big one was price changes are now officially on the FPL Focal app and free, so that's cool. That's going to be updating once the deadline updates later, so you can see who's going to go up tonight with 100% accuracy. You can also then see who changes at midnight, because price changes at midnight. But another new one, we've got a new tool, which is also free, by the way. It's called Odds Tracker. So this tracks the bookies' odds for every fixture So projected goals and clean sheet odds. So you can basically use this to identify if there's a potential leak. So say for example, Man City's odds dropped 15% in the final hour, which happened a lot last season. Who remembers Man City's odds dropping? It happened a few times and then Haaland was benched. This tracks that now, so you'll see it on the chart. And when there's a major drop, there's a little warning that appears at the top here. It's like a red warning here that says something like significant drop detected, and it will say Man City's odds have dropped by 15%. So it's a bit of a nerdy widget, but like I think it's the next big edge in FPL where you can see when bookies have basically got insider news that's not public yet, and you can see that here on this new tool, which is free. So that's also live on the app, fpl.page/odds tracker. And the last one, there's another one. There's so many new tools. So we've got the experts one, which is where you can see the data from top all-time managers. We've got price changes. We've got the odds tracker, and there's another one now. The other big one is with 100% accuracy. The FPL Focal app now also does live rank. So ignore the players and stuff shown here, because this is just like dummy players and dummy data. It's got Van Heck of Brighton still, but this is when we've just put dummy data in. But now live rank is going to be in the FPL Focal app. Well, it's there right now. Obviously, there's nothing to see yet. And that's 100% accuracy. So you enter your ID on the app. You don't get a predicted rank anymore. You'll know exactly where you are in the overall rank using official FPL data. So we've got 4 big new tools for this season. The experts data, which is top all-time managers. Price changes with 100% accuracy. The odds tracker, which flags up when a major player could be leaked. And live rank. So there you go. Go install the FPL Focal app. It's free. What more can I say? We've been working on this stuff for months as well. It's been a busy summer, so I'm really happy. And I've not even announced it anywhere else yet, so I need to put some tweets out later. Mate, that's great news and work behind the scenes. Yeah, it's been a lot of work, but really happy with it. Hamad says, rate my bench boost one game, one team with an honest feedback. Raya, Verbruggen, Gabriel, Maguire, Kadioglu, Rodon, Hume, Bruno and Bumo, Zolis, Gibbs, White, and Dye, Isaac, Jal, Pedro, Richarlison. No Haaland because of City's transition injuries. Is it worth the risk? Yeah, I think no Haaland's definitely viable as long as you're ready to use a chip in Game Week 3, wildcard or free hit. I think both are okay. I think I'd probably wildcard Game Week 3 if I go no Haaland now. So in terms of the team, what if you swap Raya down to Kinski and then go, because have you got a third Arsenal slot? You got Gabriel, Raya, is that right? That's all you've got. Oh, you've got Zolis. Fine. No, that's. What if you go Raya to a cheaper keeper, and then Kadioglu up to Calafiori or White? It's just slightly more upside, isn't it? Because Kadioglu is not a big upside defender. Calafiori and White are. And that also takes you off double Brighton defence, if that makes sense. So you could go right down to, I guess, like Sanchez, and you could do Kadioglu up to Calafiori or White. Other than that, it looks great. So you're just swapping the Arsenal position into defence instead with more upside. That's all I can see there. It's a nice team. Yeah, I think no Haaland's okay. 59% on bench boost 1, 14% bench boost 2, 28% saving it for later. I promised I'd send my mate my team, so I've just realised I forgot to do that. So let me quickly do that. I don't know if he was going to copy it or he just wants to know, but I've just remembered it now, and I said I would, so let me just do that. Right, keep the questions coming. Carson says... Oh, wait, sorry, did I just do that? Yeah, no. Kinski for Bruggen, Shaw, Calafiori, Vardiol, Hume, Diop, Fernandez, Gross, and Bumo, Diaz, Olis, Haaland, DCL, João Pedro. When should I wildcard? So you've got Zolis, Calafiori. I'd be tempted, if I were you, I'd be tempted to swap Vardiol to White. I don't mind Vardiol, but I'd be tempted to go for the short-term upside that White gives you. And then wildcard, like I've got the double defense, and I'm looking to wildcard Game Week 4. So I'm a little bit biased here, obviously, but I'm going to wildcard Game Week 4 in all likelihood. And then by then, I'll probably be comfortable taking White and Calafiori out. But I think early on, I just like White over Vardiol slightly more. I love how people are forgetting how terrible Kinski was last season. Kinski actually was really good after the Champions League blunder. Like, he finished the season well, made some huge saves. And after De Zerbi came in, they were second best for, first in the league for expected goals conceded from De Zerbi coming in to end of season. Yeah, that's all I could change if I were you, Carson. I think Game Week 3, 4, 6 are all good wildcard weeks. Just kind of play it by ear, see how your team looks. Ashwin says, Raya Verbruggen, Calafiori Shaw, O'Reilly Hume. Any suggested changes? I'm pretty set with the team otherwise, all the best. Yeah, O'Reilly. If I knew O'Reilly was 100% nailed on, I would say definitely, but I've got a very slight doubt in my head. Maybe he misses one game. Might be wrong on that. I think I've got City down as a wait and see myself, barring Haaland, and I think Anderson's fine. Not sure about the defence, but that's just my best guess. I could be wrong on Man City and their defence and everything, but yeah, other than Haaland and Anderson, and I guess Semenyo's good, but I'm not sure about the defence. The rest looks great though. He should be fine, O'Reilly, but I personally wouldn't risk him even if I could afford him. Best 4.5 mil defender. Rodon, Aya. Hume is alright for like a short-term pick. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting? Can't think of any others. Dave says long-term. Oh, Aina maybe? Nico Williams, Ballard, Van Heck. Long-term. Probably Nico Williams. Short-term, Ballard. I'd say Nico long-term, Ballard short-term, Van Heck probably not because Poirot and Van de Ven are out. Sefton says Cherky or Rodgers first 2 game weeks. Also, which 3 City game week 3? I'd go Rodgers. Which 3 City in game week 3? I think because it's Coventry home, I'd like to have 2 attackers minimum. Maybe 2 attackers and a defender. So like Haaland. Maybe Haaland, Semenyo, Vardiol. If Vardiol looks nailed by then. Where you could go, like say Foden starts well. Foden, Semenyo, Haaland. I don't mind tripling up for Coventry home. Remember 2 seasons ago, Gabriel benched in Game Week 1, the scandal. Mate, that was brutal. I started the season with him, and I remember like Saliba scored or something. I couldn't believe it. I missed the league. There's so many leaks that I've missed. Sefton, Beredas, thanks for the 21 months. He says Lamans, Ballard, Sharda versus Kinski, Maguire, Zolis. Oh, that's super close. I think the second one, Kinski, Maguire, Zolis is better. Georgie says, what's the point in having Haaland and not captaining him? I sort of agree. I'll captain him in Game Week 3. I do get what you mean. Game Week 3, I'll captain him for sure. But I hear you. The save says Foden and Zolis or Semenyo and Gomez bench boost for 1. Foden's a bit of a... God, I don't rate... I'd rather go different for 7 mil mid, like Zoboslai and Zolis. Can you do that? I'm not sure about Foden. I don't think he got a goal involvement in pre-season at all, and he had the summer off. Like, Semenyo got 5 assists. Where's Foden? Why is Foden not involved in the goals in pre-season when he's getting the minutes? I think maybe he got 1 assist. I can't remember. He might have got nothing. So I'd rather go like Zobo and Zolis. See, Lucas says, bench boost Gw1, Robbo nailed, bad idea to have Kinski as well. I don't know if I go double Spurs defence because Porro and Van der Ven are out. We've got 10 gifted memberships. Who was that? Prince Farouk with the 10 gifted memberships. Mate, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Why am I on top of the explode? Why on top? I didn't used to be. Oh, I need to go down there. There we go. I think that's better now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, Prince Farouk. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you so much for that. HF FPL, thank you for the 16 months. Bench boost 2, wildcard 4, Kinski over Bruggen. Kinski, if I had to pick one. Fixtures are slightly better. Red Platoon says Raya, Shaw, Aina Calafiori, Bruno Zobbo, Zolis, Bruno. Okay. Bench boost 2. Okay. What changes would you make? So you got. So Dubravka, you're going to have to upgrade. You can't bench boost 2 with a 4 mil keeper, in my opinion. I know some people are saying like they're just going to bench boost the 4 mil keeper and not score anything, but I don't like that. I would try and find the 0.5 mil and upgrade the Dubravka if I were you. Maybe you have to just split Raya into 2 keepers. Because he's 6 mil. That's where I'd probably find the money if I were you. Downgrade Raya and then have 2 keepers. Whether that's for Bruggen and Kinski or Sanchez and for Bruggen. You'll have a bit left over as well, so you can do Shaw to Maguire. Something like that. You could do Aina to Williams. There's some nice upgrades you can do if you lose Raya there. Or you could just spend the extra money on an Arsenal defender because you've got Calafiori, but White is cheaper than Raya. Yeah, Diop will start. Class Sachs says, why did you decide to bench boost? Well, basically, we have to use the chips at some point in the first half of the season. And you can either use it now or use it after your wildcard. But if you use it after your wildcard, you're going to have to spend 4.5 mil minimum on a backup keeper. So that's one reason. Using it later means you have to have an extra 0.5 mil on your backup keeper. Also, Gw1, you get the benefit of sort of wildcarding straight into the bench boost. I just think it's a kind of overrated chip, so I'm happy to just get it out of the way. A lot of people, I've had a lot of comments about it, and I don't know if you're one of these, but a lot of people think you only get one of each chip still. But it has to be used in the first half of the season somewhere. So, I think the fixtures are good enough to have a reasonable bench in Gw1 to use it. Like, really, all I need is like one clean sheet from either Kinski, Ballard, or Diop, or a goal from Calvert-Lewin, and that's enough. I'm fine with that. They could all get 2 pointers, and then it's a bad bench boost, but I think one of them should return. Thanks again, Farouk. Pratik says start Rogers or Zobbo. Also, FPL page giveaway. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. Good shout. Let's do a giveaway. Rogers or Zobbo? I would say Zobbo. But it's not great to bench Rogers. You must have too much depth there. Alright, we're going to do a giveaway. So everyone go to fpl.page or the Focal app. I'm going to put a code on screen that will give you free premium for the entire season. Entire season, the code on screen. And it'll work for the first 5 people that claim it. So literally 5 people can have free premium for the entire 26-27 season. So I'll give you a second to get it ready. Basically, on the if you go to fpl.page/subscribe, and you can go there to subscribe. When you sign up, it'll ask you to enter a code. So fpl.page/subscribe. Yeah, you sign up there, and then it takes you to a page where you can enter a code. So I'm going to put the code on the screen. First 5 that enter it get the entire season premium for free. Alright, are we ready? Or do you need longer? Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The code is FPL is back. First 5 get free premium for the whole season. So fpl.page/subscribe. Free premium for the entire 26-20 season. First 5 that do it get that. So do that on fpl.page. It's on the checkout page, but you don't pay anything because it's free for the whole season. And if you miss out, we're running 80% off right now anyway. So it is literally 80p. Has it gone already? That was rapid. If you missed it, we're doing 80% off until this weekend anyway. So if you want to try it, it's only 80p anyway. 80% off. So literally 80p takes you all the way to Game Week 5. So there you go. Thank you, Dan. He says already paid for the season. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate that. So yeah, that's why I decided to bench boost Class Act. Ryan asked, thinking behind Brobby and Diop in the team. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's attacker versus defender. It's just who else do I go? Igor Jesus maybe. He's got Liverpool game week 2. I just quite like playing a promoted team the first game week, so there's just lack of alternatives. I know he's not on pens either. Couldn't even get logged in on time. We'll do another one next week. Mark says, hey Focal, you still owe me a scrap from last season. Mark, I'm going to Fantasy Football Fest straight after this stream in an hour, so I'll meet you there, mate. We'll have a scrap, alright? And then game week 2, Brobby's got Fulham home. So it's just a nice first couple of game weeks for 6 mil, basically. You doing a challenge game this year or drafts that we could see? I don't know if I'll bother with challenge this year. I've done it the last 2 years, but I don't know if honestly if I'll bother. Do any of you play draft? New poll is up. What's your setup in your team? Haaland and Bruno, Haaland only, or Bruno only? Surely no one's on neither. Do I even put that as an option? No. Is anyone on neither? I can't believe anyone's going to be on no Haaland, no Bruno. Unless they're doing a challenge. There's just no logical sense otherwise. Maybe someone's doing a challenge. But yeah, poll is up. Concert to Arsenal, yeah, confirmed. Yeah, I love draft. I'm in 2 drafts this year. It's a really underrated game mode. Is stashing Concert for 4 Arsenal worth it? I don't think it's worth it. He's not going to play till game week 2 at the earliest. But also on top of that, when you've got 4 players from one team, you have to use a free transfer to take one of them out before you can do anything else. So you might get to game week 2 and you've got an injured player and you can't even sell them yet. You're going to have to sell Concert or an Arsenal player first. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Did I miss your super chat? Oh, sorry about that. Sisu Jack. Lammers for Bruggen, Mosquera, Calafiori, Rodon, O'Reilly, Hume, Zobo, Verts, Bruno, Zolis, Isaac, João Pedro, DCL, bench boost 1. So I would lose Mosquera for White. I had Mosquera myself, but I just think game week 2 we might see Concert that early. Whereas White, I think he'll be safe a bit longer, so I'd swap Mosquera to White. Is there anything else I would change? Riley, I'm not 100% on, but I think he should be okay for bench boost 1. Like maybe Van Dijk is better. I think I'd rather go Van Dijk than O'Reilly. Is that a mad thing to say? For the start of the season, Van Dijk. I mean, I don't know if we'll see the same thing at Liverpool, but obviously Bournemouth's centre-backs were the best in the league for DEFCONs last year. Hill and Senesi, both of them. So maybe Van Dijk's going to be a beast, plus he's got the goal threat. I think I'd rather have him than O'Reilly from game week 1. But yeah, other than that, it looks great. Sorry I missed that. So yeah, White in for Calafiori as well. Lucidus, thanks for the 37 months. Says, welcome back to another season. Good luck, champs. Thank you, Lucidus. Appreciate you, mate. Thoughts on Zolis? Yeah, I like Zolis. Zolis is a good pick. And you can have the team name Quantum of Zolis. Zolis or Odegaard? I think if I was going with one from Game Week 1, I'd start with Zolis. Odegaard would be better if he stays injury-free. That's the question mark, because the last 2 years he's had loads of injuries. So it's just whether he can. So Game Week 1 odds. Arsenal 55% on the clean sheet odds. Man United 46%. Man City 32%. Then it's Chelsea, Everton, Forest on 29%. Sunderland, Brighton, Ipswich, Liverpool. Projected goals, Arsenal top as well there, 2.6. Man City and Man United 2.4. Liverpool 2.0. Chelsea 1.9. That's Brighton and Brentford and Everton. Forest and Spurs. Const's been updated to Arsenal player. That was quick. They moved fast on that one, didn't they? Wow. Game Week 2 odds. You'll have to use the projections ticker for that. Where is it? If you go to fpl.page/projections, you can do it like that way and just change it like next game week. It's custom game week, I guess you'd do. So that'd be Game Week 2. So Man United would be top there, then Arsenal. Coventry joint third, which obviously does lend weight to bench boost 2, doesn't it? Like if I was on bench boost 2, I would definitely have 2 4 mil, or maybe Rushworth and a 4 mil defender. But you could go Thomas and Van der Wyk, or you could go Rushworth and Thomas. It's got potential. Is anyone on bench boost 2? How are we doing, David? Yeah, you can play around with that. You can change like game week range, or you can be like, what's the best rotation with Bournemouth, and you click that, and then it'll give you the rotation there. Or you can filter like goals instead of clean sheets, that sort of thing. So a few options there. That's on the app as well. The expected points for Bruno and Haaland are about the same now. There was a 1 point difference earlier in the week. Is that true? I'm not sure if that's true, is it? Captain Widget still got Bruno miles ahead on the 5 stars. Like if you just went with the top pick on this for 38 game weeks, you would do really well with captaincy over the season. 1 hour mark. 1 hour till the Game Week 1 deadline. Is everyone's teams ready? Is anyone not locked in yet? How are we looking? 1 hour until the first deadline of the season. Then there's no going back. That is your last chance to get your team sorted. 1 hour warning. Who's got the jitters? Pliston says, I'm not ready. D. Bollock says he's not ready. Yeah, it is a risk, Jordan. Like, Calafiori could come off early. You just got to hope he makes it past 60. Basically. Jonathan says, Ballard to Hume. Is it worth that for Lafay to Zolis or Sangare to Sharda? That's a really good question. They all seem like good upgrades. Zolis over Lafay, Sangare over to Sharda. I think the Sharda one I'd leave. Is Zolis worth over Lafay? It's tricky to answer because Hume might become a problem later. I think it's okay. But you're going to have to wildcard probably like Game Week 4. If that and other issues start to mount up. Whereas Ballard won't be an issue. Lafay won't be an issue. Hume could lose his spot. Arsenal could sign a left winger. And that second combination's got 2 issues. So I think I like the first one more, just about. But Zolis is nice. The first one's way better long-term combination, if that makes sense. FPL No Idea says, hey Oscar, great to have you back and congrats on your nuptials. Thoughts on Robertson's minutes at Spurs? Wishing you a good game week and lots of fun. I mean, I suppose he's come in to be first choice, a Dogie backup, but I think he got an assist in pre-season as well the other day. I've not really looked at Robertson, if I'm honest, because I've got Kinski and I'm happy to not double up. But yeah, I think Robertson's a decent shout. Yeah, I'm guessing he's come in to be first choice, right, ahead of Udogie. Yeah, don't mind it. Thank you, mate. Struggling with this game says, hi Oscar, thoughts on a no Bruno team, Semenyo, Haaland, Wirtz and Isak, still bench piece one. I don't like it personally. I think you go no Haaland if you're going to go about one of the premiums. It just seems mad to me to go about Haaland, to go about Bruno when he's playing against Hull, and he's got Ipswich home in Game Week 2. For me, Bruno's the best captain Game Week 1 and 2. So I can't get behind no Bruno. What's the poll say? 69% are on Haaland and Bruno, 14% Haaland only, 17% Bruno only. Maybe I'm missing something, but that's my read. Those opening 2 fixtures are too good. Best captain odds. The captain tool is probably your best bet, which has got Bruno top on 5 stars, Haaland and Bumo Gabriel on 3. So Bruno is top there as well. If you want to install the app, FPL Focal in the App Store, there's loads of FPL tools in there. Which tools do you guys use the most? Like, do you use like bonus points during games and live rank, or like is it live odds or defcons, or what do you use? Mine's probably defcons the most during games, trying to check if the player's got to the threshold yet for the +2. Use defcon as well, Farouk. Price changes and defcons. Yeah, mate, Nat the one. Wait till you see the new price changes, because now we actually have a predictor that uses the official FPL data, so you'll know as accurate as the official FPL site when players are going up and down. Live rank. I don't know if you missed it, but we've literally redone the whole live rank thing as well. So now it's got a proper interface, and again it uses official FPL's live rank data, so you'll know your exact rank correctly because it comes from the FPL website. So yeah, that's all new on the FPL Focal app and completely free. Charlotte uses the price changes. Yeah, I mean now also, which is nice, we get price changes at midnight. So obviously some of you are still asleep by then, but like I'm often still awake or just about to go to sleep at midnight, so you can now see the price changes that night. So that'll be quite nice. As soon as the clock strikes 12, you'll see who went up and down. FCH Sean, thanks for the 46 months. He says, happy FPL day, Focal, and die or Foden, pick one. I would go and die, Sean. Logan says, is it worth spending on Zoboslai or João Pedro early game weeks? Yeah, both are worth it. Both are worth it. I've ended up on no João Pedro because I just liked what going about him afforded me, and obviously I'm going to bench him. I would have benched him in game week 3. Zlatan says, the tension. We're in the final hour now. Not long to go. Yeah. They're both great. DS says, I can't wait for my winners interview when I win it this year. I look forward to having you, mate. I look forward to having you. Lau says, sorry, price change predictor is what app? FPL Focal. FPL Focal app. Oh, I don't have the QR code. Sorry. I thought I did. FPL Focal. Just literally search my channel name in the App Store and it will come up. It's on Android and iOS. Actually, there's a link in the description if you want to get it that way. That's probably the easiest way. Or search in the App Store. Last season, over 500,000 FPL managers used it. Is live rank broken for anyone else? Nothing's happening. Yeah, the game's not live yet, so there's no way of knowing your rank. There's no live ranks yet until the game kicks off. Until the first ball of the season is kicked at 8 o'clock tonight. There is no points scored, so there's no rank. But yeah. I'm hoping, by the way, if anything doesn't work on it, like, just bear with, but I'm hoping it all goes smoothly later. when everything goes live later. You're currently joint first. Hey, we're all joint first. Congrats, everyone. Joint first in the world. Oh, how many players are we up to now? How many teams are entered? Because when we went live, it was about 8.5 million. What's the total player count now? Is it past 9 mil? I think last season there was... I can't remember how many there was at Gw1. Was it like 9 mil? 8.6 mil. Whoever made a team first is currently winning. The guy who got ID1 is actually, weirdly, in my top all-time managers widget. Like right now, there's nothing there, just the names. But if you're interested, the top 25 managers ever are here. Like there's Tom. I don't know what Tom's team is. I actually haven't spoken to him in pre-season, so I don't know how he's lined up. There's Fabio Borges. Oh, is he site down? Oh. Oh, something's wrong there. I'll have to have a look at that. But anyway, the guy that got the ID1 is a top all-time manager. Crystal Palace FC says Van Dijk is essential. Post set piece coach change, XG per 90 rose 215%. Shots per 90 plus 80%. 0 goals in the first 18 and then 6 in the final 20. The defense gets better this year. Yeah, I agree. I don't know about essential, but like I think I like him more than O'Reilly. Is what I was saying earlier. So yeah, I still think he's good. Oh, sorry, Lucas. One sec. Frederick said, "Any Sharda rumours? Is Sangare better for 0.5 mil less?" No rumours. I think he's a solid pick. Spurs have got no Pedro Porro, no Van der Ven. I think he's nice for 6 mil. Sangare might be better over the season. It's like, what would you rather chase? Sharda is like the explosive pick. He can come away with a brace in a game and then blank a few weeks in a row. Sangare might hit DEFCON in 4 out of every 6 games. That's kind of the difference. But Sangare probably end the season on like 3 goal involvements, so a bit different. C. Lucas says Kinski, Verbrugge, Maguire, Calafiori, Tarkowski, Hume, Rodon, Bumo, Bruno, Zobo, Odegaard, Palmer, Isaac, Bobby, Pedro, bench boost 1, wildcard 3. Yeah, I like it. This looks really good. As far as a no Haaland draft, I think this is, yeah, pretty much what I'd put out. I'd have Calvert-Lewin over Brobby. Would I? Maybe you could go Brobby actually on a wildcard 3. I like Calvert-Lewin though because of the pens. I'd probably have Calvert-Lewin over Brobby, but Brobby's fine to be fair as a 3-week or a 2-week punt. Yeah, I see it actually. Brobby's okay. Tarkowski, yeah, fair enough. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. How many Arsenal though? So you got Calafiori, Odegaard. Is it just 2? Is it not better to go White and Ballard over Tarkowski and Hume for 2 weeks? Because they've got Aston Villa in Game Week 2, and like Aston Villa, they've sold so many key players. There's only like 3 players left from the starting 11 that won the Europa League. It's crazy. Who's it gone? Tielemans, Rodgers, Digne, Konsa. Probably else who started, but like there's only like 3 or 4 players left from the team that won the Europa League. Only months later. Anana's out injured. João Gomez is injured, so I'd go double Arsenal defence. But yeah, nice team. Finna says Gabriel Lefay or Ben White Semenyo. I would say White Semenyo for wildcard 3. Yeah. Abdullah, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Thanks, Abdullah. KW says Rodgers and Dye, Foden or Zoboslai. I would say Zobo, number 1, and Dye 2, Rodgers 3, Foden 4. But they're all good. Logan says defenders at 6 mil, Tarkowski or Gay or others. I'd probably go Tarkowski over Gay for 6 mil. I like Van Dijk for 6.5. I like Calafiori and White for 5.5. Is anyone playing a triple captain Game Week 1? Or are most of you saving it? You aren't worried looking at past Haaland Game Week 1 returns? Well, I've got him, so it could be worse. I could not have him. Yeah, that's his Game Week 1 record. He's never blanked in Game Week 1. He's going to be the most popular captain, definitely. But I also like the upside that Bruno captain gives you. And I just do think Hull is going to be a repeated team to target. Like, if you look at Hull's predicted lineup Game Week 1, to me, it could be like a 3-0, 4-0. Like, they got promoted with the second worst expected goals in the Championship. Second worst XGC in the Championship. And they came up from 6th place. But I think they'll go straight back down. No doubt in my mind. And I think they're going to be the team that concede the most. So, yeah. John McCulloch says Anderson and Dewsbury Hall or Foden and Dye. Have you got Zobo? I'd rather Zobo and Dye. I think I'd have to go Anderson and Dewsbury Hall, but I'd probably rather go Anderson and Dye and 0.5 mil spare. If I had to pick a combination there. Thiago or DCL? I mean, they're totally different prices. DCL plus 2 mil. And use that 2 mil on upgrades elsewhere. How are we doing, TPS? Charlotte, king of the game week, says SBAM. Hume plays 60 minutes. I think you get at least 60. How confident is everyone that's got Verts? Yeah, I'm not sure on Verts. I don't know, it could be a little bit frustrating again this season. Sammy says, I'm only 21 million short to build my dream team. Are we sure and Dye will play 90 minutes? I think he'll get about 80 or so. But I'm not too worried about the minutes. The bigger risk with Ndai is whether another team buys him. Like, Man City have got Savinio money to spend. Liverpool are looking to sign, I think, a left winger. I don't know if Man United would be interested, or Arsenal. Maybe Arsenal. There's that risk that he leaves. So I have looked at Lefebvre, I've looked at Sharda. I think they're good as well. In my setup, in my team, I've got the depth to survive if that move happens. Like, I've got Ballard on my bench here, plus I've got Calvert-Lewin, who will be starting from Game Week 2. He's just bench boosted here. So there is depth in my case, if that happens. So I'm okay taking the risk. Is he quite low owned? Oh, he's 16%. It's higher than I thought. Ricardo says, hi Oscar, why Maguire over Shaw? Also good luck to everyone and yourself this season. Thank you, mate. Maguire over Shaw. Well, setting the backs get more defcons. Shaw's a 6-point ceiling guy. Like, he's just the most boring FPL pick. Like, he's fine for 4.5 mil, but Maguire is going to be the target man on the set pieces now. He scored the other day in their final pre-season game, Maguire, off a Bruno corner. So I've just bought him on that long shot that maybe he scores or something off a set piece. Maybe he gets defcon. So I think he's worth the 0.5 mil if you can find it. I know it's difficult. Info says Shaw gets cards as well. So yeah, for 0.5 mil, I'm happy with that. Like, I didn't desperately need the 0.5 mil for anything else in my team. I don't feel like I'm missing out by not going Gross to a 6 mil or Diop to a 4.5. Appleman says, nice music, Oscar. Wishing you a great season. Let's find some gems. Mukiele or Ballard? Will he even start? Says unknown guy. I would go Ballard. Yeah, I wouldn't risk Mukiele. Just because he had that knock. He might do, but it could be Miunio from Game Week 1. So I wouldn't risk it, and I'd save 0.5 mil as well on Ballard. Struggling with this game says, the anxiety hits me. The template is strong, but I kind of don't like it. The thoughts on Kinski, Maguire, Calafiori, Hume, Diop, Rodon, Bruno, and Dye. And Bumo, Zolis, Gross, Sangare, Isak, DCL, Haaland. Nothing in the bank. Bench boost 1. Probably booking the wildcard early. Looks perfectly good to me. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Looks fine. Defense a little bit light, so you've got double Arsenal, just one Arsenal defender. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a good team. Nothing wrong with that. Did you say your backup keeper? I think you forgot to, but anyway, yeah, looks good, honestly. Yeah, I went. But Isak's so expensive. Like, I don't know if I'd have Isak. I feel like I'd be more inclined to spread the money. Oh, sorry. Is this? No, you got Bruno. Bruno. Yeah. No, it's a good team. It's a good team. I think I like the idea of spreading the Isak money around and downgrading him, but that's a good team. It's probably the best you can do that's got Haaland, Isak, Bruno, and Mbumo. And you still managed to get Maguire and Calafiori in. John says, I'm an Everton fan, so there's no Zob allowed. I don't know, it's just like there's the free kicks in the corners. I just think he's not the most exciting pick, but I think he's a solid all-round pick. Maybe on pens, maybe it's Isak on pens. When Isak's not off the pitch, it'll definitely be Zobo on them. FPL says, welcome back, Oscar. Better combo, Isak, Kuziasari and Dye, and Reece James, or Pedro, Brobbey, Verts and Thomas. I would say the second one's better. But Zobo over Verts. I think, honestly, I like Zobo more than Verts, and he's cheaper. Better Lacroix or White. I would go White, Wilson or Ndai, and Dye. Savalbo says, hey Oscar, Zolis or Ndai? If I had the 0.5 mil, I'd be really tempted to go Zolis. I probably would have him over Ndai if I had the 0.5 mil. I'd say Zolis. Depends what that 0.5 mil's going on. Jeffrey says, hey Oscar, Ballard, Nico, or White and Aya? Oh, that's tough. Oh my god, David's just gifted 50 memberships to the stream. Mate, David, 50 gifted memberships to the stream. Quickly spam in chat and you might get one from him. David, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate you. Wow, thank you so much. Welcome to 50 new members. Absolute scenes. Thank you, man. If you became a member, then enjoy the new emojis. You get access to the members channel on Discord. Just log into your YouTube channel on your Discord account. And you get that. You get the early access to videos. And you get the little focal coloured badges by your name as well. Ah, thank you, man. Appreciate you, David. That's really kind of you. Going back to Jeffrey's question, because I don't want to leave that unanswered either. He said Ballard and Nico or White and Aya. I think the first combination edges it. It's really close, but I'd say Ballard and Nico. Struggling with this game. Thanks for 13 months. He says, oops, I believe for Brugge. Yeah, I thought it might have been. That's fine then. All good. Nice team. Phantom Tweaker. Cannot decide between the template and no Haaland bench boost. I really do get it. I see the vision with the no Haaland. Like, you're not going to captain in Game Week 1 and 2. Game Week 3, you would, but you wildcard or free hit then anyway. I do get it. Yeah, I do get it. Maybe if there was like another week before the deadline, I might have ended up tinkering to the point where I did that. But I'm fine with Haaland. I'm happy to have him. Like, he's never scored or assisted in the Community Shield, so we need to calm down as well about the Community Shield. It's not necessarily a sign. It might be, like maybe, because he's had no pre-season as well. But I'm happy to have him. Jay says, welcome back, bud. So why Ndai over Lefay? So you're not back in João Pedro? Is your team locked? Team is locked unless there's some major news like between now and the deadline. It's locked. It's the same as my team selection video. Yeah, Ndai versus Lefay is super close. Ndai is more attacking basically. Lefay's got the pens as well. A bit more of a creator, and Ndai's a bit more direct. They've both got merits, and Ndai's actually alright for defcons. It's really close. It is really close. I just like Ndai. For 6 mil. I thought he'd be 6.5 basically. Yeah, Buendia is not a bad shout either actually. Maybe he's on pens. Yeah, not going with João Pedro. Basically what I did, I dropped into Brobby. And I spread the money around. So I had two 400.5 mil defenders. They've gone up to White and Ballard. So White and Ballard are the upgrades. And then Brobby... I mean, it's not out of the question that he could score similarly to João Pedro when he's got Ipswich and Fulham. I don't know if I'll play him against Brentford. That's not bad either, I suppose. But Game Week 3, João Pedro's got Arsenal away. So you bench him Game Week 3. That's the theory. It is risky to take on no João Pedro. Like, WN Mafia says, no, João Pedro is crazy. That's just the theory. And then a wildcard Game Week 4. So I would have spent 7.5 mil for 2 game weeks. So I've spread the money around. Let's see what happens. It might go horribly wrong. He might be essential. We'll see. LAS playback. Thoughts on Rodon and Dewsbury Hall versus Ballard and Ndai. I already have Lefay and Hume. Yes, it's under the fan. I think we'll surprise again. I probably wouldn't... I don't know if I'd go double Sunderland defence. I'm not so sure on that. So... Rodon, Dewsbury Hall. But I think I like Ndai more than Dewsbury Hall even. So Rodon, Dewsbury Hall. Mahamovic, Dewsbury Hall. There you go. Sorry, Mahamovic and Ndai. Or you get rid of Hume. I don't know if I'd go double. I know you're a fan. David, thank you again for the 50. Appreciate you. And also 32 months. And he says, let's go, boys. Thank you, David. What a legend. Appreciate you. Job says, do you think Gomez for Brighton is the best 5 mil option? I think he is the best. I think his minutes could be a bit dodgy this game week because he played in the Europa last night and they got playing Sunday. And then they've got the second leg of Europa. Minte's out injured. Matoma's injured. So they're pretty thin on the wings. So I think he'll be managed, but he's probably still the best despite that, even if he gets 70 odd mins. Ate Your Chip says, thoughts on Heaven as a gamble. I'm hoping he establishes himself as a starting centre-back considering how inconsistent Man United defence is. I mean, it's got to be a matter of time till Martinez comes in and maybe, is there a chance Euro starts Game Week 1? I don't know if I'd risk him. Does look good though, doesn't he? But I don't know if I'd risk that. I'll just go sure. Matthias says, hi Oscar, Nico and Zobo are White and Ndai. Nico Zobo. Joel says, Hume, Zolis, Gross, or Ballard, Zolis and Sangare. So we can remove Zolis because he's both sides. So you're asking me Hume and Gross or Ballard and Sangare. I don't like Forest Sangare. Brentford's I like, but I think I'd rather go Hume and Gross. Or you just, instead of Zolis, you go for a 6 mil mid like Ndai or Lefay. And then you can have Gross. Alex says, thank you Focal for the video message you did my friend at the Thirsty Bear on the final day of the season. He loved the video and he made his day. Oh yeah, mate, I forgot about that. That was brilliant. I'm glad he liked it. That must have been a great surprise. I'll have to do it again this season when that comes around again. Karen says, are you bench boosting my G? I am. Bench boost is active. This is the team. Unless there's like major last minute news, I'm not changing. Not changing anything. I've not even looked around on Twitter or anything. Has there been any news in the last 2 hours? Liverpool submitted a second bid for Minte. FPL team walk update. Bruno G. So the following players weren't with the squad for the walk. Bruno G, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Reece Nelson, Fabio Vieira, Ezri Konsa. Oh, God, is Solis going to get 90 minutes? Oh, if he gets 90. If Martinelli's not in the squad, again, he's got to be leaving. But also Zolis' minutes. Oh, I can't change my team now. I bet there's a few Zolis owners in the chat loving that one. There you go. Yeah, no Bruno G. He picked up something. He went off at half time in the Community Shield. No Martinelli. No Konsa. So he's not going to be involved Game Week 1. He might play Game Week 2. And Konsa is officially an Arsenal player. He's not going to play in Game Week 1. Oh, Zolis looks good for Game Week 1. Mate, oh, God, I'd love to have him, but I don't know if I can fit him in the team. I'd have to lose Zobo. Basically, the problem I've got, I'd have to lose Zoboslai. Oh, this might end up being better, but I'd have to lose Zoboslai, and then I could go gross up to a 6 mil. So it'd be Mbumo, Bruno, Zolis, and Dye, and then whatever 6 mil. Lefay, Sharda. Or I can do and die to Zolis, but then I have to drop gross to Gomez. I shouldn't change my team half an hour before the deadline. Lose White. I'm not losing White. It's the midfielders is where I'd move things around. Get Zolis. Zolis captain. Axe of Mine says I'm nervous. He should change. He's going to get 90 minutes. The thing is... Oh, God. I thought his minutes would be pretty good. But... Oh, Eze can play there, to be fair. Let's not forget that. Like, Eze can play left wing. I don't think I'm going to change anything now, but... It's, oh, God. Zolis is really nice, and he just got better. Quantum of Zolis. Maguire to Shaw. Nah, it's the midfielders. KZ says Zolis is my good gut feeling. I'm going to Fantasy Football Fest the second the stream finishes as well, and I'm going to be watching the game with everyone else around the world and not own Zolis. Let me catch up on Super Chats. I think we have to pause Super Chats for a minute. So I can catch up on chat as well. One sec. Let me pause that for a sec. Right, I've paused them for a sec. Let me just answer questions and think about my team. Where did I get to? A1 football tournaments. Why no João Pedro? Basically, I downgraded him to Brobby because I'm looking to wildcard Game Week 4. So Brobby's in. He's got a couple of nice fixtures, and then I spread the money around. So I had two 4.5s. They've gone up to White and up to Ballard. So I'm just hoping collectively they score more. João Pedro's great. Like he's really solid, but I'm just taking a chance that I can score more points with that money spread around. And obviously it's the same theory that no Haaland to play him. It's the same thing. Akshat says, new season, let's go, welcome back. Zolis, Maguire, Gross, or a 4-mil defender, and Bumo and Gomez. I miss these streams. Oh, no Maguire, no and Bumo though. I think the first one's better. 4-mil defender and Bumo Gomez is a bit ropey. I would go for the first one, Zolis, Maguire, Gross. Treble says, bench boost 1 for Bruggen, Kinski, Maguire, Calafiori. You're not captain of Bruno anyway till game week 5 or 6. I don't like no Bruno. I'll be honest. I don't like it. I would rather go no Haaland. Why wouldn't you captain Bruno against Hull or Ipswich though? Surely he's captain material, and I think he's the best captain. The first two. Don't say, "Oh my God, no Zolis." That doesn't help. That's not helping when you say, "Oh my God, he's not got Zolis." All right, Arcane. I'm trying to think. Zolis is definitely doing well tonight, and he's going to be 6.7 mil by Game Week 2. Oh, mate. He's definitely going to do well and go up in price. It's going to cost me 7 mil by the time I get to wildcard 4. Yeah, I don't like no Bruno treble, personally. DMB says Dekaipa or Rodon. I would go Rodon. Dekaipa could be a problem really quickly. Zarzinia says, thoughts on Cunha and Mbeumo to cover Bruno. Cunha, I don't know if he'll start. It could be Dorgu. I wouldn't risk it. Bruno and Mbeumo is the one if you want the double attack. I know guys says, high focal, Odegaard or Zolis if you had to pick one. Zolis. No Zolis. What? Yeah, I haven't got Zolis. I'm thinking. I don't like changing my team so last minute. I've spent 29 days, the game launched. 29 days ago, the game launched. And I've been thinking every day about my team. And I shouldn't change it half an hour to the deadline. Maybe I should, though. What I didn't anticipate was Martinelli not being with the squad. As far as we're aware, he didn't do the walk with the squad. Eze could come on for Zolis. I have to caveat that before everyone gets carried away that Zolis is the best thing since sliced bread. Like he's a really good pick for the opening game weeks. Like Villa have just sold Konsa. They've got João Gomez and Onana out. They've lost Rodgers, Tielemans. That's a nice fixture for Arsenal as well in game week 2. Fuck. I don't know what to do now. I think I'm going to leave it though. I just don't like the idea of losing Zobo. And I don't like the idea of dropping Gross down to Gomez. Those are the sacrifices that it requires. I would never use Gomez. Would I use Gomez again? I would use Gross in game week 3 and 1. Probably the same as Gomez. So I'd have to play Gomez twice to take and die out. I don't think I'd do it. It's really... it could go either way, that one. I don't think I'm doing it. Leave it. I'm with you. The thing is as well, there's a lot to like about Ndiaye and Gross. Gross takes the corners, I think on both sides. He takes the free kicks, I think indirect and direct. And he's probably on penalties. Welbeck's gone. He took a pen... Oh, Adam's back. Adam, not you. Not now, mate. Not now, Adam. Mate. So he takes penalties as well, probably. They've just signed that guy, Promise David. Maybe he'll take pen duties. Maybe he won't. Gross took one in pre-season because Welbeck's gone. So there's all of these boxes that he ticks. And Ndiaye as well on pens. I'd have to lose both of them. I'm not losing Zobo. It just doesn't make sense, I don't think. The only other one is Ballard down to Hume. And then I'd do Ndiaye to Zolis. So Ballard down to Hume. But I'm not sure on that as well. Like, I've done the research on Ballard, and I really like him now. Adam's a bad man. Oh, dear. Right, we'll unfreeze Super Chats. They were frozen for a while I had to think. I've thought about it. And I'm leaving it. Kano, thanks for the 29 months. He says, you started your own FPL channel for the banter, FPL Yarns. Check out FPL Yarns. I'll have a look at that later when I'm on the way to Fest on the train. Kano, thanks for the 29 months, mate. Get Zolis. Mate, not now. I'm trying to forget about Zolis. There's no forgetting about him later when I'm at Fest and I'm having to watch like goal Zolis and then he gets an assist or something. We should beat Coventry comfortably as well. Just going to shut the door in my office. Right, let's lock in. Last 20 minutes. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Flip a coin, head Solis. Wait, no, Zolis. Zolis hat-trick. Oh, honestly, if Zolis scores a hat-trick tonight, it'd be bench boost 2. I mean, wildcard 2. No, probably not, but he would be like 7 mil by game week 2, probably. Also, the price changes are transparent. Mate, because imagine he does well tonight, and then the whole world can now see price changes and how fast he's going up. Maybe we'll get lucky and he blanks. Just change the whole team. Back to the drawing board with 20 minutes to go. Brownie says I'm panicking. Oh, FPL Harry, what are you doing here? You're not live. He says, where's João Pedro? Are you not live? He's got 18,000 people watching him. What are you doing in my stream? Yeah, no João Pedro. How are you in my stream when you've got, how many was it? 18,000 people watching. What's Harry's team?
I've learned João Pedro. I'm pretty.
Streamception. Did you auto fill that? What's that team, Harry? State of that. Is he joking with that? Oh, he's got Zolis. And he's got Gomez. Oh, it's such a Harry team. It's a nice team, actually. João Pedro, he's got... So yeah, he's gone light in defence. I've got Ballard and White. He's gone road on Aya. And then he's got Zolis and Gomez instead of the Ndai and Gross combo. And then João Pedro. It's a nice team. Might even be better than mine. No, João Pedro. Zolis spotted. Right, 20 mins. I'm not touching it now. I do think Zolis and Gomez is a nice combo though, don't get me wrong. I don't like the idea of changing something major last minute when they're both good picks and dying gross. Like, what if Zolis gets 90 tonight? He's unreal, but yeah, I don't know. Eze could come on for him. Arsenal's depth is so ridiculous though. Like, he's got to give minutes to these guys. Like, when is Eze going to get a look in now? Maybe he gets minutes on the left wing. Minte bid rejected again from Liverpool. Wow. Like, maybe Eze starts to get more minutes in left wing. But I don't know. I think Zolis is great. I think I'm being optimistic. I think I'm looking for reasons not to own him. Gavin says, love your content, Oscar, but no Zolis is crazy. Oh, mate, they're not helping. But Harry's not got Ben White. Imagine White scores tonight. Imagine that. Or maybe he just gets even if he just gets a clean sheet and an assist, that'd be huge. Imagine. Are you confident? I mean, look, joking aside, there's so many good picks that you wish you could have. I'd love to have João Pedro in here, but then something's got to give. Like, you can't just move one piece in FPL unless it is literally the same price. If you're putting in a new piece of the puzzle that's costs 1.5 mil more than Brobby, then something's got to come out the other end. Sacrifices have to be made elsewhere. And unfortunately, if Zolis was 6 mil, I'd probably have him over and die, but he's not. So I have to also change a second spot to accommodate. The only one I'm wondering about is Hume over Ballard, but then I still have to lose and die. I don't know if that's better. I don't know if it's better. Hume over... Oh, imagine like Hume scores from right wing though. and Zolis does something. Oh god, I don't think I should change it. Oh my god, I'm actually seriously considering it. I don't think I'm going to do it. Hume over Ballard is still Sunderland defence, and it goes and died to Zolis. But there's a world where Hume does just as well as Ballard. Zolis does something tonight, and Dyer leaves Everton. Like, imagine if Dyer also leaves Everton. It would be so... I think I'm leaving it. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it now. There's someone at the door. Let me catch up on Super Chats quick. 15 minutes to go. I think I'm going to leave it. Bale Wild Justice says for Bruggen, Calafiori, Shaw White, Zobo and Bumo, Bruno, Zolis, Haaland, Robbie and Calvert-Lewin. Bench Kinski 09, Lefay, Kadioglu, Bench Boost 1. Any suggestions? Can't even think straight now. And he said, I'd lose 09. I would get an Ipswich defender because he might not play beyond Game Week 1. He probably won't. The rest looks good. Bruno assist. I'm going to turn off Super Chats. I need to just think for a sec. I think I'm going to leave it. I've been here before where I do something last minute and I'm like, why did I do that? Just because it feels right is the last thing you think of. But the last thing you think of isn't always the right thing. It's just the most recent thing. Bruno assist. There's thoughts on Hemmings just for Game Week 1. I don't even know who Hemmings is. Who is that? Oh, does he play for Villa? Nah. I don't like picking players like that for 1 week. I wouldn't go there. Joe Antro, thanks for the 37 months. Hi, mate. Is Isak a bad pick? Good luck this season. No, not a bad pick. Not at all. Like, if he gets back to his top form, he's going to be unbelievable for 9 mil. I'm so behind on Super Chats. Oh, my God. Thoughts on 09? I would avoid 09, yeah. It probably starts Game Week 1, but beyond that, Alderete will be back in. I wouldn't risk it. Uh, 95 Sam, thanks for the super chat as well. Super sticker. Kano says Zolis for Odegaard. I'd rather Zolis from the start, yeah. Bell Justice, thanks for the 6 months. Help, I'm panicking. Mate, me and you as well. Both of us. 95 Sam, thanks for becoming a member. Shoz, thanks for the 7 months. Sunderland is not an easy fixture. Treble says, Mbumo, Gomez, Diop versus White and Dye Gross. I'd say White and Dye Gross. Just about edges it there. Right, so the only combination is whether I lose Ballard. But then is Hume the best 4.5? This is the other issue. Who's the best 4.5? And I also have to lose and die. And then it would look like that. But then it's Hume. Like, is Hume definitely the one? Who else is there? There's Aya. I don't know about him. Maybe Hume is the best. Just for the first 2 game weeks. Rodon maybe. So if I go Hume. He's got Ipswich away. I'd probably play him Game Week 2, Fulham home. I don't think I'd need him Brentford away in Game Week 3. It's just whether Arsenal sign a new left wing as well, because they're being linked, aren't they? That's also possible. Rodon. Rodon could work, but he's got Forest away. Who's the best 4.5 mil defender? The ones that are coming to mind is Hume, Aya, and Rodon. But I also have to lose and die. It actually feels like it could be a good... Team News and Tick says in 10 minutes he's going to have some lineup news. In 10 minutes we're going to have an Arsenal leak. Oh my god. 10 minutes we'll have an Arsenal leak. Mate, what's it going to be? As long as it's nothing, no surprises. Are the Arsenal odds dropping? Oh my god, don't. The Arsenal odds have dropped. I wonder if that's just because Bruno G. It's not going to be like, don't tell me it's someone else's out. Can't be dealing with that now. Yeah, I need to zoom in on that more, but it's the odds have dropped. Maybe Rodon. Let me just see how it looks. I might change it back. Oh god. But no Martinelli, so like... I think, is Hume the best one? Because he's got Ipswich Game Week 1. I feel like Hume makes a lot of sense. I'd play him in Game Week 2. Probably play in Game Week 2, but I could bench him for Calafiori. Maybe that. Aya's better. I've lost and died basically. Mate, if it's in Cap, I need to think of something. If it's in Capia starts, what would I even do? B&E, thank you for the super chat. It can't, surely it's not that. I'm curious to know what the odds have dropped for though. Right, we're going to have to just see what that Arsenal news is. It's at 8 minutes past, so it's 2 minutes before the deadline. It's probably just no Bruno G, isn't it? I mean, I'd have triple Arsenal. Oh, do I go Hume, though? Oh, this is not good. I probably shouldn't be changing it, but... Something about Martinelli not being in the squad for now, the Community Shield and tonight, just makes me think. Oh, it feels back. I thought this was going to be a really it feels back, and it starts so well, but now I'm thinking, fuck, do I get Zolis in? But then which 4.5 mil defender do I get? Do I get Hume when he's probably going to play right wing? As far as I've seen, right, Hume is in the predicted lineups right wing because Miunia is back, Mukiele's back. There's a guy on Twitter, he's really good, he's worth a follow. Check this out, FPL and Special One. He's built like a model that does the percentage predicted lineups. So what's his latest one got? Yeah, Arsenal Zolis 91. Where's Sunderland? Oh, Hume right back. 96% starting though. That depends on the unit. Oh, my unit's 40%, but Hume. I haven't got enough time like to check if Hume's going to start in right back or right wing. Oh man, this game, this game, mate. FPL. Arsenal leaks. Yeah, it's in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, we'll get some Arsenal news. So, let me just think about what I'll do if it's anyone that I own. Like, if it's White or Calafiori don't start, where would I go? Ballard and Williams, maybe? It's probably just no Bruno G, isn't it? But that's going to come 2 minutes before the deadline. We're going to get an Arsenal leak. So whatever it is, I'll let you know straight away. I've had to turn off super chats because I'm not even going to be able to answer anyone at this point. Yeah, I can't find anything on Hume. Is he the best 4.5 or is it Rodon? Right, 4 minutes and we'll have an Arsenal leak. So I'll let you know what that is. What's chat saying? Is there anything I've missed? Or I go White to a 5 mil defender. Is there any worth getting though? But I really like White, so I don't know if I prefer that. Team news and ticks is the leak. He said it's in 28 past, so that's 3 minutes. I've never had a Game Week 1 like this before. I've normally been well settled, but I've got like 3 minutes to decide about. So I could go Ballard and Mihajlovic. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, oh mate, 3 minutes and we'll have some news. I've got to literally shoot the second the deadline passes as well, by the way, so I just want to pre-warn everyone. Because my train is 15 minutes after the deadline passes, and it's like just over 10 minutes to the station. Alright, let's get the transfers tab open. I don't know if it's going to crash or what, but I'd recommend people try to do it on their phones in case they do something last minute. I think I haven't got enough time. I'm just going to leave Human now. There's not enough time to think more. I just need them for the first 2 game weeks, basically. So two minutes till the leak. Well, we hope. We'll see what he posts. Let me get his profile up. It's this guy. I think it's going to have to be Hume though, isn't it? I'm not sure if there's any better 4.5s I can get right now. Aya's okay. Like there's Aina, there's De Kuiper. I kind of just like Hume for the upside. Rice, Havertz and Saka start. That's what it is. So nothing on anyone else. It's not even loaded there yet, but that's what he's tweeted. Rice. Is anyone going Saka then? Rice, Saka, Havertz start. So that's it. That's the leak. 2 minutes till deadline. I've retweeted it if you want to see it. I don't think he said anything else. Just that Rice, Saka, Havertz and Saka all start. So that's a really strong attack as well. Like Saka starts, Rice is in because obviously Bruno G's out. I went for Rice on King of the Game week. So that's the leak. I'll put it in the bottom left corner. I think there's not enough time to think about it more, but I'm just going to update the leaks widget. Let's see what happens. I'm committed to an early wildcard anyway. Havertz, Rice and Saka will start. If it goes wrong, it is what it is. I've committed to it. Early wildcard. I've still got the Sunderland defence there. It's just Hume instead. Zolis comes in for Ndai. I'm going to post a screenshot of my team. I'm really sorry for all the unanswered questions. I had to think on that more because the Martinelli news is now really interesting to me. Bruno captain, Haaland vice. That's it. I haven't got enough time to think anymore. Done. Right, let me go back over to chat. Good luck, everyone. The site crashed. Did it actually? Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap up there. I'm really sorry for the abrupt ending. That's why I turned super chats off, because I didn't want to leave questions unanswered. But I also have to dash straight to Fantasy Football Fest. My train is in 15 minutes. So, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to install the Focal app. It's free. I'll see you tomorrow or Sunday probably for the transfer plans video. Lots to come next week. That's it from me. See you soon for the next one. Focal out.
De Bruyne's corner.